He said, don't leave the show. So my husband passed away in 1964, and we never expected it. He was 48 years old, and the whole cast came over that night to my house and sat with me and all this and all that, what they do when they do that. Now, I said I didn't want to do the show anymore. I said, I can't. I've lost my voice. I can't sing. I can't do this. I can't be funny. I can't think of anything to do or be loose like I was before. So John Rich, director, came over my house about 8 o'clock, and he says, can we talk? I said, sure. Sat down. My mother was living with me then, and she went in and made coffee and all this. And he said, don't leave the show. You got one more year to go. Don't leave it. You realize, what are you going to do if you leave? I said, I don't care. I'm not going to work anymore. I'm finished. I'm over. He said, don't say that because you've got a lot going and so forth and so on. And if you leave the show, it's no good for the show. It's no good for you. I don't give a goddamn for the show, I was in that frame of mind. I said, I can't think. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I sort of lost my voice, and I said, I don't want to do it. So anyway, he stayed till 1 o'clock in the morning. And he finally said, have I convinced you to stay? And I said, yeah, I guess so. And my mother said, what do you think about the time you went home? And he said, yeah. He says, have I convinced you? And I said, yeah, I think so. Then I've done my job. And he walked out.